Yo, what's good, everyone? This is Jack OATz to go. You either know or you don't. So, just like my last video, sorry. I was going to be doing a live read-through, react, and review for both Black Clover and My Hero Academia this week. However, the live didn't go as planned. Some technical stuff is happening where I can't really connect my streaming software to YouTube correctly. So I got to keep fiddling around with that. If I don't, I'll just be reviewing this. But if I do get it connected, I'd love to hop on live and have you guys there. But I'm excited because this is going to be my first video for My Hero Academia, the manga. And I'm excited to just keep this up on the channel because My Hero Academia fucking slaps. Like, this series, I love a lot of series. My Hero Academia hits a bit different just because it's a pump you up sort of series. It's there's not so much like I don't really care to like predict what's gonna happen in My Hero Academia because one, they're so good at just like writing this in a way where it's, you know, you don't need to predict what's gonna happen, just enjoy the ride. And two, it's just the development of every single character is just on point every single time. So yeah, I'm really loving this series. I want to get into this, no intro, because I've kept you guys waiting for so long when I promised on Twitter that I'd be doing it live, and I didn't do it live. So, no intro, no nothing. Let's just get right into it. So, it says, everyone hanging... So, there's a huge fire, and it's spreading fast. And who is this? I don't know who that is. Ojiro, maybe? It says, Kaminari, I'm so sorry. You okay? I mean, you're not, but still... yeah, who is that? Oh, that's someone from Class B. So Kaminari's out. Man, I'm really bad with the names right now. There's so many characters in this series. So if I don't remember the name, just kindly remind me in the comment section below. Or, you know, just kind of follow along, kind of. But our tape guy, Tape Elbows, we were literally blown away before the fire could trap us, but some of them are still in there. So I'm assuming this was probably from Dabi. Am I right? I don't know if I remember exactly where this fire came from. But, so they're making contact with Gigantomachia right now. And it says, Acid Man, no fires touching me through the sticky armor. This is dope. This is one thing that I love about My Hero Academia is how flexible these quirks can really get when they flex their minds enough. So she's using her acid to shield herself from the fire, which is super dope. She says, I can push forward, and since I can, that means I gotta. So the fear is keeping me in place. And then we have Midnight trying to pry open Gigantomachia's mouth so they can apply the sedative. So Hinata's gawking over Midnight, of course. Still alive, right? I gotta melt it right away. Nap time. The shortest route to master. So Gigantomachia is right now trying to plot. I'm trying to get out of this. Stopping to deal with gnats is too much of a detour. Made the wrong choice? Yeah, he's regretting that choice. Shortest route means keeping gnats from getting up again. Okay. So, oh, and I like this. That's right. I forgot about this. Because, oh my god, she's best girl, and I forgot her name. But Acid Girl, she, I forgot that she had saved those girls and herself from Gigantomachia back when they were all weaker. Oh, that's insane. This is a good matchup. I forgot about that. Okay. So Gigantomachia is saying that he's got to smash these bugs right now. So he's saying, all for the master. He's like that. She's like that voice. She remembers now. Oh, she's throwing some. This is a flashback where she's throwing something. And Gigantomachia smashes Midnight. Not in the good way. And oh, yeah. She does not get that sedative in there. She was about to go down, but our boy Kimimari. I'll refresh the names. I'm so sorry, guys. But Red Riot comes in and saves her, gets her out the way, and he takes the hit. That's rough. Okay. And then our other guy, oh my gosh, Tetsu, that's his name. Says, time to move. Can you stand? My man's sinking the flames to put him out, which is smart. Kirishima is the other guy's name. There we go. Yeah, so he's saying Kirishima pretty much be fine. Like, he's not going to melt, but it's probably still hot for him. And I liked that there's kind of, not really foreshadowing, but just like, that little bit in there where even Tetsu was kind of training how much he could take. So it's cool to see how much Kirishima like pushes forward. He's one of my favorites. So he's saying he was faster than me and he dove right into that hell. And because Kirishima's just built different, my guy. Gigantomachia is back up and he's holding the rest of the paranormal league. They're just the League of Villains, alright? He's saying the gnats are down, hold on tight, comrades. And it looks like he's off. He's like, oh. But Kirishima digs into his arm. He says, I'm Red Riot and no one behind me is gonna bleed. Oh, man, Kirishima's so intense. Like, every time he's got to push himself, he pushes. That dude's solid. No puns intended, no bars intended, guys. So, he is gonna throw the sedative, but someone smashes it. It's Toga. Toga throws a knife, and it breaks the vial. And Kirishima's like, that was my dose. And he's like, Ashido. And I'm assuming Shido's got his dose. So yeah, Ashido tosses it. He catches it. He throws it, and it lands right into Gigantomachia's mouth, which is good. So let's see how long this takes. This should bring him down, right? And then Gigantomachia is getting hit by missiles, I guess. Kirishima gets saved by the girl that can split herself up from Class B. And okay, they have like cannons. Oh, this was what our girl was making. Yo-Yorazu, you know what I mean. And she's calling the shots. I really liked her. I liked her development last chapter. Like, she is a really good leader, and after this she's going to be crazy. But yeah, she says the more he moves around, the faster the drug should work. Majestic. Understood. I had high hopes for you, Momo. That's her name, Momo. And you didn't disappoint. Come on, everyone. Those trainees have done more than enough for one day. And our boy Gigantomachia is not happy. He's like, so many gnats. It's over. And did he fall? It looks like he fell. Wait, what? What is going? What? Look, I'm looking at Gigantomachia, which looks like he may have actually fallen. They're saying it's over, and I turn the next page, and Shiggy is down. And Endeavor is saying, gather up all the power you like, but without ideals, your hollow destruction will never bring us down. And Shiggy is not looking happy. And he says, you heroes hurt your own families just to help complete strangers. Dad told me that. You want ideals? I've got them. I've had him. Okay. So he's not down. He looks like he's getting up. But that was the last page. This whole not investigation, but this whole raid on this town has been absolute insanity, you guys. I don't even know how I can put it into words how much I've enjoyed just watching them raid it. One of my favorite parts so far was watching Kimimari. The names. Yeah, Kaminari. Being on the front lines with the rest of the heroes. I thought that was super dope. I was like, yeah, let's go. He really showed out, and he proved his worth. And I'm stoked to see where he goes. Like, you know, when they get older and more developed, these guys are going to be so problematic. I really don't know, like, what to expect from anybody, because right now they are showing out. Now, this whole situation with Shigaraki has been nothing but absurd from the jump, because he's got pretty much all the powers. He's got all the powers plus his own. Like, and his own was like enough. When he pushed himself to where he was even disintegrating things he wasn't touching, and then becoming a disintegration nuclear bomb, I really don't know what they're going to do with this kid, but I think the plan that they have right now is pretty solid, with Eraserhead being on the field, making sure that he can't use any quirks, but him still being a physical problem, because his body was amped up to be able to handle all these things, is pretty impressive. And to fight Endeavor and Bakugo and Deku is nothing short of a feat, a massive one at that. And one thing that I like about this is that they don't have All Might to fall back on. And even though Endeavor is really strong, he is not All Might strong. He is he's his own lane of strong, but it's not enough to bring down a character like Shigaraki, the next All for One. So it's going to be really, really, really weird to see how they progress from here. Now, one thing that's a detriment, as much as it is cool in this series, is the fact that they cannot kill villains. Now, we have a person like Shigaraki. Like, yes, what if they do take him into Taros or Totaros? I forgot the name. It's something like that. You know, they can't have Eraserhead there at all times. You know, unless they're able to get a hold of this drug and regulate it to where they can give it to the prisoners there. You know, to make sure that he can't use any quirks, then that would work. But I don't see that happening. What I'm hoping for is a shift, because I did like what the society was doing. They wanted people to be able to use their quirks. I get their ideals. They were kind of nuts, but I get what they were going for. And I think inevitably that's where the society is headed. And it's kind of like, I always do this, and I'm sorry, you guys, but Naruto's kind of my jam. But if you look at Naruto, it's a world run by politics, but ruled by the strong, right? But then they get to this point to where, all right, well, now power really means everything. So when the world is falling out, we're no longer talking about daimyos and all that stuff. We're talking about who are the strongest people we have in power, and we're going to listen to those guys. And I think that's what we're going to get here. And it's kind of the same in Black Clover as well, right? Where you have the king, and then you have Julius, the Wizard King. And where the king is just this massive wimp, you have Julius, who can delegate but also defend his people and his country. So I'm hoping they get to a point like that, because then that will shift a lot of things, and it will eventually be a fallout, and this could open up the story to more. Because Shigaraki might be down and out for now, but with the direction the society goes, and if it goes that way, then they would have to brace for more villain groups and, you know, people really honing in on those quirks and all of that that normal citizens don't normally do. So I think that would be cool. But cool chapter. I'm just loving Class A keeps finding new ways to work together and be a problem. Oh, and in the last chapter, like when they had Mineta use his anal beads to I'm just gonna call them anal beads, by the way. I'm just so you know, I'm not hating on them. Like, I really like them, but that's what they are. When they had him lay down those anal beads to trip up Gigantomachia, and they were doing all sorts of stuff to to make sure they brought him down. I thought it was super, super fire. I was like, damn, dude. These guys are pulling out all the stops, and together they are really just undefeatable. And I don't know. It's just really nice to see, and I've always loved the artwork in My Hero Academia. Like, reading this has been so fun. But yeah, this chapter, really awesome. Again, I'm not really... Like, I don't see the need in predicting a lot of stuff for the series. It's not really giving me much to predict. Like, what I just got out of saying is about as far as I think is necessary to go. Is like, where will it go from here? I would just... this is one of those... It's here to pump you up, enjoy the ride, and wonder about a few things here and there. But yeah, damn, I cannot wait for this next chapter already. I feel like they leave us in like perfect spots all the time. So, hopefully we get to see more from Shigaraki, because it looks like he's about to do something. Also, one thing that I would say is Eraserhead would be a much better sniper. I don't know why he's got to be like on the front line when he does this. Like, he could hide somewhere. Like, if he does have to be close, he could definitely just hide, and so they can't spot him. And like, oh, why do I'm quirkless? Like, there's no reason for this. Like, what's going on? It would have been nice if he was just like a super like background ass character, to where like he was like special ops or something, and just came out of the shadows. Like, it was me the whole time. I was erasing people. But they didn't do that. But he's a cool character as is. Like, I like him on the front lines too. And I also like that everyone's not overpowered. Like, there's something about each character that they're not just like OP. Like Eraserhead, he's got an OP power, but he's got to keep his eyes open. Like, that's hard to do. And he's also not physically like overpowered. He's pretty much human. He's just an agile person that has these like bandages that he can control and wrap people up in. Other than that, this dude's human as fuck. Like, there's nothing stopping him from getting torn to shreds by someone who's capable of doing so. And then you have even like Deku. He's got the best power, and his body just can't handle it. Like, it's, but once it is cultivated and all that, he's gonna be broken. Now, what I'm like, guys, I was so hyped when they showed that One for All was able to cultivate the other quirks of the predecessors, so that Deku would be able to use it. That's ridiculous, because that means he's not only going to be All Might, but he's going to be One for All, almost. He won't have like as many quirks, of course, but he would be getting to that point. So I'm thinking, like, dude, what is the final showdown going to look like between Shigaraki and Deku? It's going to look insane, and I'm here for it all the way. Other than that, I don't want to keep you guys anymore. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry the live didn't work out again. I will try again, but if it doesn't work, I'll just be doing a review on the next chapter. But let me know what you thought about this in the comment section below. Comment, like, subscribe. Unlike, unsubscribe, block me. Send a hit out on me. I don't know what you got to do. Just be happy with whatever your choice is. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. I actually have a My Hero Academia tournament happening right now on my Twitter. So if you want to, well, it's already started, so no one else can join right now, unless someone drops out. But I will need people to help vote and be a part of it. So if you want to hit me up, please do. Always open for discussions. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about on here. If there's any other anime or manga that you want me to cover, let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, this has been Jack What's to Go. You either know or you don't.